We are sort of number three in the world globally in startup situation. Number of startups started in a year, and it is doing pretty well on that scene. On in terms of valuations, I think there is still a lot of scam which is going on. You must have seen, crazy valuation of particular IPOs. I also interact with a lot of these startup guys who come to me, come to us for raising capital. I'm associated with a couple of angel investment network, and I go for due diligence. I talk to budding entrepreneurs who want to raise capital for their startups. What I have seen is their expectations are too high, and I tend to visit their manufacturing sites, R&D, and to discuss with them, their business plan, projections. So it's a very exciting space. And currently, I'm not charging anything. I'm just doing because of my passion for this field, and I want to really help people. But as the demand is going up, probably I don't know. Maybe in the future, I would be going towards that. So there are four very important points which I have captured, for all the startup enthusiasts for the country. We not the country; it's universal. So what's very important is to ensure that we have right kind of approach towards building a great startup. And even for students, those who have a goal of getting into, say, IIT or going through NEET, getting into medical institutions, or somebody who's preparing for IAS. And if they do everything well, and if they get through, I consider that also as a successful startup, because if they can do that, they can create enough startups in the future. So number one, let me talk about the important points. Number one is product mix, product basket. So I have seen a lot of people who are very crazy about startup situation. They want to have startup, they want to get into business, and I absolutely respect their desire to do that. But in the process, I have seen sometimes we do not have the right kind of product. We do not have a minimum viable product, or we do not have enough products in the kitty which can be sold to the customer. So product basket, having right kind of innovation or having right kind of products available for selling in the market, for which there is a market pull, has to be there. So number one point is having right kind of product basket or innovative product for the market. So that's point one. Point number two is customer connect. I've come across a couple of people, who are in that space, and they have absolutely no idea how will they please the customer with their product. How will they ensure that customer repetitively comes back to them again and again? Think about successful companies like Amazon or whosoever. Customers go there again and again because of the experience and the product what they get. So are you doing enough to create a long term customer connect? Are you connected with the market? Are you aware that the product or the service what you are planning to sell in the market, there is existing customer base? Is there enough market pull for that particular product? So customer connect, market connect, that's point number two. Very, very relevant, very important. All the startup guys should focus on this as well. Number three, and this is the big one, team. And somebody had said that first five people of your startup can actually create or kill your startup. It's very important that we choose right kind of team, right kind of people who know what you are looking at in the market, who know what you have to create market, what kind of vision the company has. So those team members have to be seamlessly connected. They have to work like a force. So 1 and 1 should not be 2, 1 and 1 should be 11, 1 and 1 and 1 should be 111, and so on. So team and their fertility in terms of cross reactivity, working together on ambitious projects, products, marketing plan, business development, R&D, everything depends on the team. So you need to have right kind of team in place. And the fourth one, and this is extremely important for all the entrepreneurs. financial knowledge about the startup or business. Because I've come across, particularly in biotech field, particularly in healthcare, pharma, I have people with bright ideas. They have excellent innovation in their mind. They can execute things, but they are not aware financially what you are doing, and then they become victim of having less financial knowledge. So either you have right kind of finance person in the team from day one as a co-founder, or I would suggest the promoter himself, because there are a lot of solopreneurs who are moving forward these days, or there are people who start with a limited team. And you must absolutely know the financials. You must know what is cash flow. You must know what is balance sheet, P&L, what are the filings, when should you do what. All these things you should be aware, because ultimately it's your money or the money given by investors for which you are responsible. So you should be financially intelligent to take it forward. So it's a great time to have a startup, get the right kind of valuations, scaling it up. All the best.